Rich Media Communications is a course where students will learn a variety of different techniques to create interactive applications and interactive projects that they can deploy in the real world. So learn things like animation, video. They'll be working in ActionScript to create some programs in their own mobile applications using Adobe Flash, but it's really a combination of a whole bunch of different techniques that will allow them to create rich media experiences, rich interactive experiences for their user. For rich media specifically to prepare yourself, I'd say study some animation, watch some animation, understand how movement happens, how things animate, and how we trick our brain into believing animation. And that's really going to help you along with that course. Students will work on a wide range of projects. They'll be doing everything from shooting their own films, short films like documentaries. They'll be making their own video games. And in the final semester, they even start building their own mobile applications to be deployed on Android devices. The content of this course does in some ways overlap with film video production. We have a lot of courses that overlap with some other courses here on campus, but really we're teaching it from a different angle. Film and video is teaching video production more from a technical angle of, how do we set a camera? What are all the different roles? How do we, use different types of microphones and go on location and shoot that? Where we're teaching it more from a, let's look at the easiest way to shoot this, film this, and then take it and work more on the post-production. More on how can we then take that video and put it on the web or save it for the web. So they cover, in general, some of the same things, but we cover them from a different angle. Flash, as we know it, is evolving and changing. Flash used to be what we used anytime we wanted to create a rich media application on the internet, and that's changed with CSS5, with CSS3, with HTML5. It's really, for someone like me who's worked in Flash since the mid-90s, it's interesting to see, but we're starting to see Flash be used now to export web animation. You can use Flash and export an HTML5 or CSS animation, and it's a lot easier to do that because you have the rich timeline, you have all the tools the Flash gives you. We're seeing Flash being used to create Android applications and even games for platforms like the Xbox, the PlayStation. So I think that Flash is ever evolving, and as we look at what Adobe's doing with it, there's so many things that we can use it for today that we couldn't have even used it for 3-4 years ago. And I'm really curious to see where it's going to go in the future. Like all of our courses, we try to give you an introduction to animation. Animation means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. It's not a in-depth 2-year program on just animation, but we'll teach you the basics. We'll teach you how to create animation. And some students choose to explore it a lot further. Some students decide to do very large-scale animation projects, where some students just decide that they have enough animation to get by with whatever other focus they want to work on.